Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruchakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom also to the Akim pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening. To you, I say Shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson on the brother Khadashi from the GMS Chicago camp. Coming back at you with another quick, straight to the point lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying, but I got a little time right here at work, and I just wanted to hop into a lesson going into this article from August 1st, 1989. All right. This article is from August 1st, 1989. All right, so let's go ahead and read it. It says, Big Brother's coming, revealed, secret plan to tag every man, woman, and child. Coded micro C-hips implanted in every person in the country would tie all of us into a master computer that could track anyone down at any moment, and plans for such a system are already underway, whether you like it or not. And look, man, starting with the apostles and elders, all right, and the bishops and the brothers that have been, the elders that have been laboring for years, all right. The apostles been doing this for 40 plus years, man, and their elders before them. All right, and one of the main prophecies that they bring out, especially right now that we're at the end, is the prophecy of Revelation 13 and 16, which also the inspiration behind this lesson is the fact that IUIC themselves got cut by a young man who came up to their camp and broke down the mark of the beast correctly, man. All right, which that prophecy of the mark of the beast, man, that's a prophecy that is playing out right now in real time, man. It's only a matter of time before it gets made mandatory. And when this happens, look, man, these coded micro C-hips are gonna be implanted in every person in the country. Let's read the prophecy, man. Because you IUIC guys, we understand that some of you brothers that are in the IUIC, that you're sincere. And if you truly believe these scriptures and you're calling on the names of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, all right, and you really believe that the MOTB is that coded micro C-hip, it's time to leave that congregation, man. All right, because the Lord is about to judge those dudes, man. All the things that they bring out, they got a lot of blood on their hands because they're not blowing the trumpet, especially about this current prophecy that's about to play out that we're waiting for, man. All right, it says Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So he's going to cause everyone, man. All right, just like it says right here, coded micro C-hips implanted in every person in the country would tie all of us into a master computer that could track anyone down at any moment, and plans for such a system are already underway, whether you like it or not. So he's gonna cause everyone, man, to get that mark, that charagma. All right, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. All right. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the number of the beast, or the number of his name. I already said the word mark, so if Esau takes this video down, man, oh well. But look, man, this is the next prophecy that we're waiting for, man. All right, if you don't take this micro C-hip, you will not be able to participate in the economy. You will not be able to do absolutely nothing. You're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have this, man. All right. And when you keep reading in it, right, it says right here, top level national security agents are trying to convince sources in the Bush administration to begin the project in which every man, woman, and child will be implanted with a tiny transmitter, says Davis Millerand, a critic of government intervention, who says he has received linked information from inside sources. So, ultimately these devils, their tongue is always falling upon themselves, as the scriptures say. And so people within the government, there's always whistleblowers that expose information like this, man. All right. So he received this information from leaked sources inside. Says they're trying to say that this will be a good way for authorities to quickly track down missing persons and children, as well as criminals and spies. So ultimately, this is going to be sold to the people as a benefit, as, this is how we're going to reestablish security. This is how we're going to get everything back on track. This is how we're going to stop, this is how we're going to get peace again. If you want your old life, you want to walk again, you want to see again, you want to use, let's say somebody had an injury where their left arm fell off. Well, now you could get this MOTB, this Neuralink, and this robotic arm, and the Neuralink is what activates it, and right there, you just got healed. We're coming into these times, man. These devils are moving in quickly with their fourth industrial revolution, man. All right? It says, but with the astounding technology of today, everything about you could be contained in one tiny microchip, which could be connected to a government computer. Any government agency will know what any person has done and is doing at any time. So you're going to be completely enslaved, man. You're not going to be able to do anything or say anything against the system. Do you understand that? Do you understand that if you speak up against any policy or whatever, and you got microchipped, you understand that they could turn off your money? Because best believe that coded micro C-HIP is going to be connected to your finances, to your money, to your bank account. It's going to simplify everything for this devil, man. Everything about you is going to be contained in one tiny microchip. All your dental records, your social security, your doctor, where all the times you went to the doctor, what shots you have, if you took the juice back in 2020, all of that is going to be in that microchip, man. All right? If you watch the show Black Mirror episode 1 season 1, it's a episode called The History of You. And when you watch that, man, that show Black Mirror shows you a lot of things. It really brings to life the prophecy of the mark of the beast, because they show a lot of that technology of a man with machine. All right. But that first episode, man, you get to see how ultimately everything about you is going to be contained in one tiny microchip, man. All right. This devil is really about to move in with this plan, man. All right. And it says it would only be a matter of time before everyone is implanted with a microchip, a slave to the government. All right. So when you get this charagma, you essentially will be a slave to Esau, Edom. All right. You're basically getting that all. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that before I read this. But because it says right here, Exodus 21:6, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. Let me read up. This is Exodus 21:5. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. Which is, a lot of our people are going to be in this spirit. They love their master Esau. They love the white man so much. They love America so much that they're going to do what? They're going to take that digital all. It says, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. All right, which this is what they would do back in the ancient world to, seal ultimately that you are your master's servant forever. All right. So what our people are going to do in these last days is that they're going to take that digital all and become a slave to Esau Edom. And they're going to get destroyed, man. Because the judgment for taking this MOTB is being destroyed at the return of Yahweh Shai, who this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. All right? And you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you take this, man. And that's what's really going to beguile a lot of people. The fact that they can't participate into this world. So they're going to fold under that pressure and actually take it, man. All right? But when you go back to Revelation 13 and 18, it says, here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and 6. Salakia. I said 3, but it said 603 score and 6. Now, when you go into that word right there for 3 or 603 score and 6, it's the Greek word shai stai stigma. But when you click on the root words for stigma, it says what? A mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander branded or pricked into their bodies, or pricked meaning cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belonged to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. And when you go into the Strong's definition, it says a mark incised or punched for recognition of ownership. So that MOTB is going to be Esau's recognition of ownership on you. All right. And this is coming. Like it says right here, that plans for such a system are already underway, whether you like it or not. So no matter how many videos IUIC does about Revelation 13:16 is talking about Neuro, no matter how many times these different Christian apologists make videos that the MOTB is something else, no matter how many times these Hebrew Israelite camps say that the mark of the beast is sin, it does not trump what the prophecy is actually about, because this prophecy is playing out in real time. And very, very soon, the counsel of these other camps is going to be brought to naught, because the counsel of the Heavenly Father is speaking loud and clear. And this is really, like Apostle Ramlap said, this is the Lord's mark. This is the Lord that's putting the spirit on Esau to do this shit. And a lot of you people are going to fail the test, and you're going to be destroyed, man. This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So you're going to be destroyed with that thermonuclear destruction. All right? You're going to ultimately perish with Babylon the Great when it gets destroyed, because you chose your daddy Esau. You chose to be his servant forever. You bore that digital all. You took the MOTB, signifying a recognition of ownership on you, that you belong to Esau Edom. That's your master. So you're going to be destroyed, man. All right? If you take this, you're going to be destroyed. So with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom.